What is there before it starts? What is nothing?
This is a question for a physicist, not a biologist.
It's a question for physicists. No, it's not. If space, matter, and time had a beginning and science is about the study of the natural world, meaning of space, matter, and time, then there is no way we can know anything about what happened before. Physicists or no physicists, physicists only study the natural world last time I checked.
Someone as logical as you are, and I believe you are, you think about this all very logically. A logical mind surely has to appreciate that before the Big Bang, there has to have been something before then. Otherwise, what is nothing?
A physicist will tell you that
Yeah, but what do you tell me?
I'm trying to tell you what a physicist would say first of all. They would say that you cannot use the word before for the Big Bang. Time began at the Big Bang. There was no before the Big Bang. I know it's contrary to common sense. Physicists don't necessarily deal with common sense.
Wow. It is contrary to common sense, to be honest with you. It is contrary to common sense, just like the claim that 8.7 million organisms today evolved from one single-celled organism that came about accidentally. Only an atheist will believe that humans evolved from apes. By the way, according to evolution, humans are apes. These guys must really think people are stupid. According to Richard Dawkins, and I quote, a physicist would say that we cannot use the word before for the Big Bang. Time began at the Big Bang, therefore there was no before the Big Bang. What he's saying is that because time started at the Big Bang, there was no before the Big Bang, since the word before implies time. Okay, fine. Let's not use the word before. Let's use the word caused. What caused it? Something, not nothing, had to cause it. And what is that something that caused it? It's that something that caused it that we call God. So God caused it. Listen, to all you atheists, you have no excuse, all right? God exists.
We are not physicists. I, like you, am completely baffled by what physicists say to me, which is that you cannot use the word before for before the Big Bang. Time itself began at the Big Bang. Now that is totally counterintuitive. It's counterintuitive to me, it's counterintuitive to you, it's counterintuitive to Stephen Meyer, but we are not physicists. And you need to talk to a physicist. Talk to a physicist about that. And they will tell you that you cannot use the word before for the Big Bang.
This is called appealing to authority. Richard Dawkins is appealing to authority. He admitted it himself. He said it's counterintuitive. The idea here is to make the public believe that physicists are somehow intellectually superior to the public or more intelligent than the public, that they are able to comprehend things that most people cannot comprehend. This is, of course, bullshit. The reason why physicists say not to use the word before is because they know that the only logical inference to what was there before the Big Bang has to be God, since it's impossible to get something out of nothing. Stopping people from using the word before is just another way to stop people from inferring that it was God that caused the Big Bang. That's all it is. Again, atheists, you have no excuse. God does exist.
Why would you then think that a physicist cannot be contradicted just simply because they're a physicist? I can contradict what you say as a biologist.
No, you really aren't getting it. I'm so sorry. Modern physics is exceedingly mysterious. It really is. I mean, have you tried to read some of the difficult modern physics books? It really is very difficult to understand. And intuition doesn't do it. You cannot use human intuition. Human intuition was built up by evolution over many millions of years to survive on the African plain, hunting and gathering, looking for waterholes, looking for mates and so on. Our brains were not built to understand the profundities of the origin of the universe, the end of the universe, the kind of things that physicists deal with. I think it's actually amazing that at least some human brains are capable of dealing with this kind of stuff. My brain isn't, and nor is yours.
No, but that's my point, though.
I wish it were.
Well, yeah, I wish both our brains could. But the truth is, it's because the human brain can't comprehend this, including, I don't think, any physicist. Because the moment they say you can't have before the Big Bang, they lose me completely just on a common sense perspective. It's that reason that I think there has to be a power that is greater than the human brain.
Mysterious, very difficult to understand. Look at the language that he's using. If I didn't know any better, he seems to be using religious language. Words like mysterious. These are words that we use to describe the nature of God. By the way, all human beings possess the capacity to understand anything another human being can understand, all right? Just because most people choose to not be bothered to study physics, it does not mean that we are not capable of understanding it. Okay, so all human beings, if they apply themselves, they can understand physics. It might take some longer than others, but we can. So this idea that he's trying to present, essentially that some human beings are more superior than others, is bullshit. And since physicists only study the physical world, physicists cannot answer what was before the Big Bang or what caused the Big Bang. So what's the solution, guys? Start questioning scientific theories for yourselves, guys. And if at any point they try to appeal to authority because they can't give you scientific evidence based on the scientific method, then you know they're lying. Personally, I think science is being used on purpose to mislead people away from God. Atheists, again, like I said before, you have no excuse. God does exist. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Solution Podcast, and I'll see you guys next time, all right? Peace.